We're glad you guys all made it here safely. We just want to thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Thank you so much for being here for us. We're very excited.
It's all overwhelming because it's so exciting that it's here now.
Yeah.
This is one day, but like we get a whole marriage out of this.
She is my other half. I'm gonna try to keep it together, but there's no promises.
My sister was married previously, but there was a tragic accident and it took his life. Israel is such a blessing. Our family is very fortunate.
I'm just so grateful that I have this love, and it's so amazing.
You know, she's just the sweetest person. She's like, to me, one of a kind.
I was in the darkest time of life, and I feel like God handpicked you for me to be the perfect amount of light for me to feel love again.
I vowed to never stop being your partner in crime. You're my angel. I love you with all my heart.
The minute I heard my first love story, I started looking for you.
You are the love of my life, and I have been searching the whole world for you.
What we have today is the strongest love that I have ever known.
Fairy tales really do exist.
I know that I'm going to be the happiest man alive, and I can't wait to make you the happiest woman.
And so the adventure begins.
We're in Dominican Republic. It is beautiful. It is so beautiful.
We both come from very large families.
Right.
So we just kind of thought, you know, let's go somewhere where it'll be a smaller group of people and where everybody can just have a lot of fun, where it's like a vacation for everybody.
Welcome. I thank each and every one of you that's here that made the trip to the Dominican. We so appreciate it. We just thank God for you, Israel. When you came into her life, we all saw what you meant to her, what you did for her, what a special person you were.
I have a really good friend from high school. He's in the Air Force, and he was stationed with Iz in Japan. So every time they would come home from like deployments and stuff, they would always, you know, come to Vegas, and I bartend at Coyote Ugly. But it was that one time. I didn't know that Iz was gonna be with him.
I walk into the bar. In my head, this is how it played out. Like, I'm walking through, you know, the choreograph, everything, they're all dancing and everything. So she's up in the bar, she's dancing, and then she like looks over, and like she kind of stumbles a little bit.
So he was just so tall, and then he smiled at me, and his smile was like so beautiful. And I was like, oh wow, he's really good looking. And he was like really nice, and you can tell he was really social. And yeah, and then that's when I accidentally asked him out.
She comes up after her routine, and she's like talking to us, and she keeps looking over. And I'm trying to, you know, create small talk.
I said, you know, are you stationed here now? And he was like, yeah, I live in Vegas. And so I was like, hey, if you ever want to grab a beer, like, just let me know. And he was like, okay. And I saw him make that face, and I was like, oh, I don't think I was supposed to do that. Oh, no.
My buddy David looks at her like, what's going on right now? She's like, okay, well, I gotta go, bye. So she like walks away.
And then I remember walking away and being like, oh my God, I think I just asked that guy out. We just started texting, and it felt so easy. And then eventually, it was like, okay, seriously, I'm gonna take you out. And I was like, oh, okay.
I was like, I know you're off on Wednesday and Thursday. If you like, I mean, I can cook you some dinner. She's like, all right, yeah, dinner sounds fine. I was like, at my house? And then she's like, yeah, it's fine. I was like, all right. So.
So he bought me flowers, he made me dinner, and then we watched a Marvel movie. And it was just, everything about it was just almost instantly comforting, really easy. Everything with him is always easy.
She was just so thoughtful, so kind, plus how beautiful she is, her smile, her heart, everything. It was just like, she's it for me. Like, I know it.
How did I get this blessed where I had an amazing marriage before, and for whatever reason, that was part of, you know, God's plan. That, you know, that ended. I never thought I would meet anybody that I thought was worthy of going through all of those emotions again.
So my sister was married previously. David was part of our life for almost 11 years, but there was a tragic accident and it took his life. It was really difficult.
We had just hit a 5-year anniversary, and his name was David. We owned multiple guns, and we would go out shooting all the time. It was never a big deal. That was very normal. He was like, yeah, I think I might go shooting. And I was like, okay, well, just be careful. They were out shooting, and They were all shooting just fine, and there was a ricochet bullet, and it came right back at him.
And it really hit our family hard. My sister, she didn't work for maybe 7 months, 8 months after the accident. So I feel like she was able to dedicate time to healing, grieving, allowing herself to move through the situation so she could actually come out better. And we truly feel that every situation is given by God. The one thing that I'll forever be grateful is him bringing Israel to my sister. And our family's very fortunate.
I kind of always felt like, okay, well, this is cool, this life will be good. And I just never thought I would meet anybody that would just love me and like love my whole life.
I'm very excited for Melissa finding a second love. It just breaks my heart. When things like that happen, you just never know what's in the future for your child. And to have to go through something like that was horrible. He was a gift. Such a gentleman, treats her with so much love and respect. I couldn't ask for any more.
I knew I liked him, but there was something that I was like so resistant because I was so scared. And he was like, yeah, see you next Wednesday, see you next Wednesday. So that's probably how I knew he was the one. He didn't leave me alone.
Everyone has baggage. It wasn't anything I couldn't deal with. For me, all I wanted to do was like just take care of her. It was easy. I got to see her like who she was and like just her heart, and that's the part that I was like, all right, I'm good. Like she's the one for me.
I do feel really lucky because sometimes people feel throughout their life like, well, I didn't even get to experience one. I'm lucky I got two, you know? I went through that terrible life situation, but look at what I get now. It's like my collateral beauty. I'm so grateful.
I am a little nervous because I feel like I'm just gonna break down.
Okay, my love, you can turn around.
Hello, everyone. Is everyone having a good time? Yes. Welcome to the rehearsal of Melissa and Israel. My girls are going to be on my left side, and my boys are going to be on the right side.
So my name is Vanessa. I'm a luxury wedding planner in Southern California, and I am now planning my sister's wedding. So this is pretty special. I knew Punta Cana was perfect for them because Israel's Dominican, so I wanted to bring in that flair for him.
Cheering, everyone's cheering, yay!
We're really fortunate for Vanessa because she's done everything, and literally the last couple days is probably the most we've done for our wedding, which is awesome.
She's been so amazing.
It's happening.
What?
This.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do it. Well, Iz has been deployed.
Yeah, I've been gone, so I told Vanessa she needed to get on the ball, and that was all that I did, really.
We're going to practice the kiss.
When he was deployed overseas, we had to do everything via video.
Hey!
Brothers, what time is it for you over there?
It's like 2 in the morning now.
We're actually starting to do stuff now. It's getting fun.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
And then every once in a while, he would see bills come through an email and be like, what are you girls spending? What are you up to? How much is that? What is that?
I think he would want to be home more just to protect her and help her through the whole process. But I feel like they became closer when he was gone. And I think that's really nice to see.
We talk often where we've been fortunate enough that all the deployments we've been able to communicate well. He knows I need a video chat every 2 or 3 days. I need to see you physically, or else I'll start having like, I call it like a widow meltdown. Like I need to physically see you.
I know that she's home waiting for me, so it's like that's my reason. You know, if she's like hurting, then I'm dying over there.
It's okay. Like I know eventually he's coming home, right? And so this one was 6 months, so we knew like once it hit around January that both of us were like, okay, the end.
So did you figure out when you're coming home?
Probably like the second week of April.
So it's March 1st today. I've been waiting for this day because now we get to say like he comes home next month.
That's so amazing.
Yeah, I got back about 5 weeks ago. It was pushing. It was really, really close.
He just got back, and we're here now, so it's pretty nice. We have our welcome barbecue. It's an all-white party, which Israel's not happy about.
He was like, it's all white. Is that your sister's idea? Is that Vanessa's idea? We're done with this idea. I'm not wearing white to a barbecue.
It was, I mean, it wasn't so dramatic, but anyways, it was just one of those things that, you know, like you flick something on your shirt, you know, all right, I'll compromise.
Israel y Melissa.
We go in, they announce our names, we go in, and I see everyone, I'm just like, oh man, I already feel it. I felt everything coming down at that point.
Hey everybody, thank you for coming out. Don't think I've ever been so nervous before. Wearing white at a barbecue. Israel. We met about 10 years ago. We were working on the honor guard together, and we've been brothers ever since. We introduce each other as such. Nobody thinks to say anything about that. They just assume that, well, they're all light-skinned, so they must be true. I'll start from the beginning. Melissa, you got a good dude. I remember when Iz met, I remember when Iz met my daughter, and I used to just think to myself, I can't wait for him to have the opportunity to share that with his own.
Oh my God, I love it. I love the front. The front's my favorite.
For a minute, we was like, man, he getting old, it ain't gonna happen. God finally put the right person in his life. Thank you. Thank you for bringing so much joy into my brother's life.
Bruh, I don't want to take this off.
Today is the day. I'm gonna try to keep it together, but there's no promises. I'm looking forward to it all.
Bro, you sweating already.
I know.
Me and my sister are obsessed with wedding dresses. He's from Miami, so, you know, a little bit sexier is kind of okay. And so the top of my dress is very lacy, and then we attached a very large skirt on the back. But I wanted him to be like, oh, yes, I love that, love that. I just really want him to be happy. I'm so excited. It's getting real, let's do it. I'm so excited. Like right there, it's perfect. I was like, yes, I just want to wear this dress. Yay! I love it.
Okay, Dad, go ahead.
Wow, very nice. I think she looks fantastic. I may have to keep her.
Good. So I didn't want to buy him anything too fancy. I just wanted it to be really thoughtful and really meaningful. I printed all the pictures I could find on my cell phone. It started with the first picture of when he came into the bar with our friend. And then it just kind of led to like every major moment in our relationship.
It's just a lot of memories. Our first date, first dinner, Aberdeen, which was a pig. I thought it was weird. She had a pig, and then, and then I fell in love with the pig. I didn't want to be like this, but she got me good.
This is what we do. Everything that's like super thoughtful, super romantic. I knew he was gonna love it.
She's trying to set me up for failure. Oh my God.
So the first look, I am a little nervous because I feel like I'm just gonna break down.
That is the moment, like, I just think he's just dreamt of this, like, always. So I just think I'm, like, so lucky. Okay, my love, you can turn around. Hi, sweetheart. Are you okay? Do you like it? My honey.
Be a mess.
I'm like on cloud 9. To have everyone here, that's my best time.
Planning the wedding was easy for us, but I think it's because we were so easygoing about it. I'm really excited. It's really gonna be a surprise to us all. I basically told my sister, anything goes. If you think it's gonna be beautiful, let's do it.
My florist, we actually brought one from the United States, and so she imported florals here.
So some of it was imported and a lot of it was also locally sourced too.
I love. Oh my God, this is so beautiful.
So these are all of our garden roses here.
Oh my gosh, I love garden roses.
That was the idea, was to mix the tropics with the,
It's pretty.
the beautiful flowers and garden
I love
roses.
that. So the design was soft, natural, and really to complement the resort space, keeping it simple yet very elegant and chic because my sister is that. Because I try to coach my brides as we're getting closer to the day. Enjoy yourself, be present with your family and your friends. Remember what this day is about. And I feel like with my sister, I don't have to tell her that. And I think that is the most beautiful thing because she knows exactly what this day is about.
At the end of the day, like, this is one day, but like, we get a whole marriage out of this.
When I see her come down, I know that I'm gonna be a mess. I picture it all the time. I picture it all the time. I just love how sweet she is. You know, she's just the sweetest, sweetest person. Like, to me, she's my angel.
Bienvenidos. We are gathered together on this day to witness and celebrate the marriage of Melissa and Israel. We come together not to mark the start of a relationship, but to acknowledge and strengthen a bond that already exists.
He was always searching for like that one. It couldn't be a better match, really. It's just him and her.
I want to marry you because life is hard. Raising kids will be hard. Bills, jobs, deployments are hard. And I want to love you through every day of it. A lifetime of ups and downs because you are worth every second of it. I've never felt so overwhelmingly loved, so worthy until now. I promise to make a marriage that feels like the safest place on earth. And if there's one avocado left, I'll let you have it. I finally see what the rest of my life looks like, and I thank God every day for it. I believe in the truth of what we are, and I promise to love you all the days of my life.
I vow to always love you unconditionally, to hold you tight when times are rough, to hold you when times are right, and just to hold you just because. I vow to have our alone time, to put you first, even when you get real sassy. May God bless us in health and marriage until we meet in heaven. I love you, my sweet baby.
Melissa and Israel, you have kissed maybe 1,000 times, but today, the feeling is new. I now pronounce you husband and wife. Today, your kiss is your promise. Israel, you may kiss your bride.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the new Mr. and Mrs. Israel and Melissa Delgado.
I'd like to welcome all of you here. It's been a long time coming. I'm so happy to see the family here, so much of the family. And I'd also like to thank and welcome our new expansion of our family to our group.
I want to thank you, everyone, to be here for my son and my daughter. I love you, Melissa, very, very much. You, my daughter. Love you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We just thank God for you, Israel. We can't thank you enough. There are no words to tell you how grateful we are for you and for what you've done for her life. because I know you love her. I know you're gonna protect her and take care of her for the rest of your life. And thank you. I love you both.
It's been surreal to watch you grow. I remember your first steps. When he went away to the military, it was very difficult for our family. And I prayed for so long that he would find someone that would fulfill all his dreams and that would love him as much as he would love you. We're so incredibly blessed to have you in our lives. We love you. We wish you a lifetime of happiness, and cheers to you.
The more I got to know him and how thoughtful he was and how romantic he was, I was like, oh, this is just the life. I just always feel overwhelmingly loved.
I just love how sweet she is. You know, she's just the sweetest person. Like, that's the part that I love about her the most, is just her heart.